Good morning, everybody,
Hey
and
guys.
welcome in. I truly had something to say, but I can't remember what it was. But stop. I haven't been doing this, Eddie. Yesterday, I went to a school conference. Today, I feel like I need to be in a school conference. You know, um, in a way, I don't. I have something to say to everybody, but I don't know what it is. Mm. I'm not cooking still because I'm in cruise mode. Wait.
Texas.
Oh, this is what I want to say. I remember now. Oh my God. Okay. Let me tell you. I don't know, Scott, if you knew this or not. On Kennard, Queen Mary, guess what they have? Dog and cat kennels.
Yes.
Oh my God. Is that not I would never
That's for the dog. That's for like the English dog fanciers.
Yes. They have a place for the dog, American dog to pee and the British dog to pee.
Yeah, they got the fire hydrant for the American dog and the lamp post for the English dog.
I thought that was just the cat's pajamas.
And cats, I don't know if they can have pajamas, but what they have to have on Cunard in the event that you ever want to take your pet on a Cunard cruise is a pet passport. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen, a pet passport. Okay. And there are fees incurred with this pet passport, and there are fees incurred to have your pet with you on the cruise.
So you can take pickles and pebbles.
Yep. It has to be confirmed with the cruise line 6 months in advance because there are only 24 pet kennels aboard the Queen Mary 2, and the kennels are only available on transatlantic crossings.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the cat's pajamas.
Yeah, it's cat's pajamas.
Yeah. I knew it was something I was supposed to say this morning.
Yes.
I thought that was fascinating.
I clued her into the Cunard training, and that was wild.
That was awesome.
Yep.
Now, just in case nobody knew this, every cruise ship, obviously, you can't just take any animal on like say like a Royal Caribbean ship or whatever. Obviously, some people sail with service dogs, right?
Yep.
So there usually is an area on most of the cruise ships. I think I actually saw it when I was on Harmony. It's usually in the back promenade deck. It was under a staircase. They had like a big rectangled box with grass in it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for the service dogs to go in and relieve themselves. So,
nice.
My goodness, this is amazing.
And I wonder if the dog knows to hold it until you make it there, because it's like the dogs generally, they just lift their leg up whenever it comes time, you know,
right.
And I don't know, the service dog really has to be trained to hold it.
Service dogs are trained. Like my mother actually had one.
Mm-hmm.
They are the most incredibly disciplined animals there ever was. I used to always say, but they should be that disciplined when a dog costs $35,000.
Yep.
It should be able to like cook and clean and run errands.
Right.
So but they are super disciplined, so they would hold it until you got them to where you were going.
Oof.
And Rob's dog is a service animal. If y'all didn't know, Lucky is a service animal, but he got beat up. So
yeah, we got to check in with Rob and see how he's doing. All right. Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome into Go Live Together. We are your morning team for everything cruise and travel.
And kennels.
Yes. And pooping.
Yeah.
All right. Good morning. I am Jeremy. This is Cheryl. Up top, we got Eddie and Scott. Good morning, gentlemen. How is it going today?
It's cold and rainy.
Cold and rainy.
It's a little cool out there. It's in the it says 49 right now on my laptop, so I don't know if that's outside or right here at the house.
Mm-hmm.
The car said 51 when I drove this morning, but outside felt like in the 30s. So I think it was the inside of the car that felt a little warmer. It was very cloudy and it's a little sunny now. So
Mm-hmm.
I think we got clouds south of here towards that Noonan. So here it seems to be all right. So we'll see.
That'll work.
And I had something else to say. I love what Tanisha said yesterday
Mm-hmm.
about a woman. And because I looked at everybody's what is it?
Replay.
Yeah. Well, I love the way she debated. She debated like a woman, and I like that. You know, I like that. That was cute. And she dropped the mic.
Yeah, she did. She did drop the mic on that. Yeah, that was good. If you haven't checked out,
coincidentally of that,
okay,
after the show, my wife came downstairs and walked up to me and said, power of the woman, huh?
Yep.
Yes.
And dropped the mic.
And we loved it. We loved it. All women loved that segment.
Yes. Speaking of the replay, if you haven't checked out yesterday's replay, the power of the woman was the theme of yesterday's show.
Yes.
So go check that out. But in the event that you are here for this replay, thank you guys so much for coming back to the show. We always appreciate your ongoing support. But for those of you that are here right now, good morning and welcome in Traveling with Tinkerbell.
And I remember something else. Scott tried to say, well, Jeremy can put his down, but nope, you cannot always. Nope.
No, you can't always. And I was not saying you can't always, but there are definitely those moments when that has to happen, and it does happen. And in reference to my point yesterday was that's what would happen if my wife said, let's sail from Norfolk.
And if you want to know the true story behind Eddie and the car situation, Alice dropped the mic this morning. And so he's got chores to do today. Alice dropped that mic. Thank you, Tanisha.
She didn't drop no mic. She dropped the hot car on me.
Right.
Here, take care of this. I don't drive the car anymore.
You hear that, Alice? You hear that?
And speaking of Eddie Lugo Studios, he's next up in the chat. Good morning.
Viva la raza!
Next up in the chat is Cruise Nuts. Good morning.
Good morning.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures. Hello. Welcome.
Allied reinforcements have arrived from the north.
Cruising with Keith. What's up?
What's up?
Leonard Family Fun. Here she is.
Yes.
She says, good morning.
Power of the woman.
Happy National Triglycerides Day.
I don't even know what that is.
That means you can eat cholesterol stuff and be good.
Okay. Let's eat butter.
Let's eat butter. Well, what about butter toast? Hang on.
No, just plain butter.
Let me run this real quick because I haven't seen it in a while. There we go. Butter toast.
No, let's just eat butter.
No. All right, here we go. What National Black Forest Cake Day.
I don't like the specks on the cake.
But I've heard of Black Forest ham, but not Black Forest
cake.
They
got dessert, yeah. But I don't
they have Black Forest cake.
Yeah.
National Something on a Stick Day.
Oh, something on a stick.
And National Weed Appreciation Day, where you can learn the benefits of plants, weeds, flora, and fauna.
Oh my God. I
Yes.
thought she was talking about something else.
Celebrate accordingly. No, we ain't
So
talking about...
So I have a sign that I haven't put out in a while, but I have a sign that says, excuse our weeds. We are feeding the bees.
Oh, that's cute.
I love it. Matthew Whittington says Easter weekend cruise.
Oh man.
Oh,
I bet
Wonder
they
how
have some,
Easter cruise would do.
I don't know. I bet they have some stuff you have to look and find, seek and find, like Easter egg hunt.
Right.
I don't know. Just thinking.
Get back at us after you come back from the cruise. Let us know if they have an Easter egg hunt or anything Easter related, especially the food. Here we go. Leonard Family Fun. 10 years ago today, I passed boards and was licensed as a registered nurse in the state of Alabama. And now I'm licensed in 41 states as well as Guam.
Oh, Yahoo!
Congratulations.
For you, yes. And confetti. Hold up.
Yes.
We in party mode here. And in the event that you want to dance for real, you get laser lights. There we go. That's for you. Antoinette Fun. Hey, friend.
Hey, Antoinette. Good morning.
What's going down?
It's not me, y'all.
We got some amateur moves happening over here. I'm so sorry, but welcome to Amateur Hour, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not me. That's his
What
phone.
we got phones going off during the show.
That's
My
his
goodness.
stuff.
Hey, just a yogi doing burpees in his basement. Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning.
Welcome back. I
And
guess
I don't
we
wanna say-
wasn't too bad.
And let me tell you, if anybody have ever seen Buddy Biggs is this guy who rides a bike
Mm-hmm.
as well as pick stones or rocks up on his live.
Yeah, he finds these little funky stones and shows them to the viewers.
Let me tell you, I don't know who, I mean, he is gaining momentum on YouTube,
Mhm.
you know, and that's all he does. He picks rocks up and he rides a bike every morning.
That is proof positive that everybody on YouTube loves realism. Be as real as you possibly
Right.
can. That's
So
a lesson
I just-
to all creators in the house.
Yes.
Mike and Rihanna's Adventures says there's 54 new cruise ships coming from now till 2028 across the cruise industry.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
50 new ships.
I'm
What are they
only
gonna put 'em?
concerned about two, Princess and Kennard.
Oh my God. Will G, good morning, working and listening.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yep. Filling up the bucket. Welcome back. Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
And Controversial Cruising has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Oh,
What's
here we go.
up?
Leonard Family Fun.
Okay, come on.
Thanks, Cheryl. Proud to be a woman. Power of the woman. Recognize. Mic drop.
Mic drop.
Okay. That'll work.
You hear that, Beth and Alice?
Midlife Travels has made it in. Good morning.
Who's burning their bra today?
Cruising with Keith. Cruising with Keith says rumors are going around. Royal will also do Norfolk, Virginia, but nothing is confirmed yet.
Okay.
Oh my Jesus. That's not going to
Okay.
be good.
And this is
At
something we
all.
kept mentioning this yesterday. Well, y'all did. Kept mentioning the Norfolk vlog that Scott put out.
Yeah.
Okay. Please, if you want to laugh and be informed
Mhm.
about the Norfolk vlog
Norfolk?
situation, port.
Mhm.
Yeah. Thank you. Please go over there. Just run right on over there to Scott's video and you will be informed and you will laugh. When we came across it last year, I kept replaying it over and over and over again. And I laughed the entire time, you know, because I felt his pain.
Mm.
You want to read this one?
Let me be clear. Marriage is a partnership and compromise. And
Oh, okay. Leonard Family Fun, since she wants to go low with her voice on this one. Leonard Family Fun says, let me be clear. Marriage is a partnership and compromise. By no means do I mean wives or women overrule all the time, but wanted to say don't underestimate the power to influence final decisions.
and it's always on the woman. Because we know how to put our foot down.
Yeah, and then to clear this up, Controversial Cruising says National Weed Day. That's not until 420.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Tanisha says, "Oh yeah, love the confetti, lights, and music. I can't bust moves like Scott. I'm not licensed to dance at all. However,
we'll show you.
Yes,
'cause
we
we're
will.
all going to be doing this.
Yes, we will. I'm going to go ahead and run it because I love it."
Mhm. I love it.
He got the moves like Jagger. I'm telling you. The Z Show Cruise Fund has came in. Good Thursday morning, content creators. March Madness continues today. I am so happy. A couple of games will be at American Airlines Center in Dallas, in the greatest state in the nation's history,
Texas.
That's right, baby.
And Z, Houston, University of Houston will be there this
We're still in
weekend.
it. We're still
We're
in it.
still in it.
Never underestimate the power of a Houston Cougar.
Yeah.
Kathy
Go
Mills
Cougars.
has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Wanda has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
And welcome to the show. I believe this may be your first time.
So give her some.
Some balloons?
Yes.
You get balloons.
Greetings.
Yes, greetings. Thank you.
Welcome.
Yeah, here we go.
Hey.
Tanisha says, Scott, you just made me laugh out loud with the burning bra comment. I needed that. Been rough this week. This show is awesome. Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Right.
This is awesome. Yep.
And let me tell Scott something else. Since Tanisha said that, I have a lot of, because this right here is not together this morning. But let me tell you, my family who lurks in the comment section, they are in love with Scott.
Mhm.
They call and say, "Oh, Scott is so
Yeah,
funny."
he got the moves, man.
Yes.
Controversial Cruising says, on the Booze 2.0, can we get 2 Scots to dance like this? Tinkerbell says she's got the sangria covered. Okay, so all you got to do is find Scott with a picture of sangria. Y'all hook up on that, and I'm telling you, it might be 2 Scots dancing.
Oh, that's going to be so neat.
Tanisha says, go Scott, go Scott, go Scott. And then Elizabeth has made it into the chat. Good morning.
Good morning.
And she said, Scott danced this morning in my office. More of a slow dance, though.
Oh,
So the quick background is my son has this. It's very hard to describe. I'd have to get it from him and play it for you guys. But he has this alarm music that has a lot of funk to it, kind of. I don't know. It's hard to describe. I'll find it. I'll play it for you guys. But anyway, he has this alarm music goes off every morning. Sometimes just the monotony of it. You just don't know what else to do because it goes. He will not snooze it.
Right.
God.
So he just lets it go on and on and on. And he sleeps through it.
Oh, that's
So it fills the whole house because it's really loud because he has it like on one of these like really powerful external speakers.
Right.
It's just booming all over the house. So this morning, Beth and I were trying to talk over it. And I just thought, rather than talk, I'll just grab her and just do a little dance or whatever, you know.
Nice.
I mean, that's the only way. That's the only way we can kind of deal with it without like wanting to like break his door down.
That'll work.
Oh, that is so cute.
Mike and Rihanna says everyone will be doing the Scott dance on all cruise ships soon.
Yes.
Yes. And Scott says, I've been practicing.
Oh, me and Eddie have been practicing. If you don't see us, but we be up here doing like this, and I'm looking at Eddie.
Yep.
Yeah.
Facebook user in the house. Hello. This is Dallas. It might be a member of the family.
Yeah.
Yep. Not sure. Can't stop walking, but love mowing and cruising. Love your show this morning, man. I checked it out. I was lurking and just waking up, rubbing my eyes. She was the one that was commenting.
Yes.
But thank you for the shout out this morning. We really, really appreciate you.
Yes. And I have to tell you, I did fall on my rollator, so it can happen.
Yeah, the brakes. She didn't press the brakes.
I didn't.
It's got brakes.
Eddie didn't give me the rules and regulations.
I know. There it is. And BX Journeys made it back. Hey, guys.
Good morning.
Good morning.
They were here yesterday because I saw them on the replay, and they really did like the guacamole. and they like the drinks.
Shoot, that was.
I mean, they just made you want to just eat at Los Lobos.
Yep.
You know,
Emily has made it into the morning show. Hello, welcome in.
Good morning.
Emily is up early.
Yep. Quite overcast here and rain today.
I wish it would rain here.
It rained all most of the day yesterday, and it's rained this morning as well. So,
And Scott has a question. Cheryl, we missed you yesterday. Do we get you tomorrow?
Okay, here's the deal. I don't know. I'm looking at Eddie. I don't know. Wait,
let's watch his face as she says this. Here we go. Come on, babe.
Oh my goodness.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I just controversial, Scott. You're a troublemaker.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. Oh, he says, I hope you feel better.
Thank you.
Yep. Leonard Family Fun, 21 days, and I will touch down in Arlington. Weather is similar to Alabama, so I'm praying it will be nice and none of that mental breakdown stuff while I'm there.
Yeah.
Arlington, Virginia? No, I think she's going to Texas, right?
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Wait. Controversial Cruising says, Eddie, did you put the slip on her desk this morning?
Oh, wait. Don't give him any ideas.
Emily,
oh my God.
Oh, by the way, I checked this in for our MSC cruise last night. That is occurring
10
in
days.
10 days.
Yes.
And I wanted to report that there is a slightly new process with that. Of course, MSC has always had a very streamlined check-in process. They store your all of your, like, they store your passport information and everything else, so you basically don't have to type anything else in. Especially if you logged into like your account to do it and you didn't just go through some kind of link. But in any event, there is a mandatory, you can't skip it. You can't upload an image. It has to be a live image taken by a camera on the device that you're checking in. So make sure that the device you're checking in on has an attached camera. But it takes your picture. There's not a button for you to snap the picture. The check-in process monitors where your face is in relation to its depth from the camera. There's no button to override it, and it prompts you at the bottom. It'll tell you you're too close, you're too high, or whatever, and you just have to kind of keep moving yourself around like this on the screen until it likes it, and then it'll tell you to hold, and then it takes your picture. And then it lets you move on with the process. You cannot bypass it. You can't get around it. It just is what it is. And it is brand new to the MSC check-in process. And I personally don't like it.
That's what happened with us on Prima. You were able to.
Yeah, Norwegian. I was able to send my picture easily.
I wasn't able to.
Yeah, we went to take her picture, and it was like they didn't even know she was a human.
Right.
Globees Travels has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
Hey,
Good morning.
And guess what else?
Hey,
we got
a super chat
from you
and you.
and you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, Controversial Cruising left somebody a super chat. Thank you so much for that.
Yes.
Yes. And there's two of them.
Happy Thursday.
Yeah, happy Thursday. That'll work. So we are all caught up in the chat, which means that it is now time for us to show you the visitor we have in town today.
Ooh.
And by the way, Scott has a show tonight, Thursday Trivia with Jimmy, the astute tourist,
Jimmy,
tonight
yeah.
at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Absolutely. Be sure to catch that.
Yeah. Thirsty Thursdays.
And we got the Voyager of the Seas sitting here today, all pretty. I saw her turning around this morning. I was wondering if she just headed right back out to sea, but She's parked.
Mm.
And if you are sailing away on this vessel, you should already be here. If you're not, hurry up and get here, because if you don't make it in time, she will be sailing away around
Without
3:30 or 4 p.m. She's going to be gone.
Mhm.
So we are waking up to 56 degrees here in Galveston with 86% humidity and clear with periodic clouds.
Mhm.
Then your sail away forecast, and oh, this is the first 70 I've seen. We're going up to 70 today
I know.
with 55% humidity and sunny.
Mm.
Only 8-mile-an-hour winds.
Yeah, we sent Hannah out with shorts on this morning.
Mhm.
56.
Yeah, she'd be all right. Okay,
Mm.
so where are all of the other ships? Let's see. With the Voyager to Seas is here. In Cozumel today, there's going to be 3 ships: Harmony of the Seas, Jubilee, and the Breeze. That's going to be busy, busy, busy. Then at sea, the Norwegian Prima and the Regal Princess. Costa Maya is getting the Disney Magic today.
Mm.
And Nassau is getting the Dream. So we're scattered out all over the place. Oh, the Regal is on a 5 of a 12-day cruise. Look, it's way out here. I wonder where it's headed.
I don't know. It's on one of those.
I just wanted to say thank you for the Thirsty Thursday super chat, Scott. Appreciate that.
Yes. All right. Now let's see. Who else has made it in? Oh, snap. There's another one. Hang on.
We can
Hey,
we got
a super chat.
from you
And you.
and you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
I
Thank
just-
you.
And you know, working with guys, they never tell you that your hair is messed up. My hair look like what's that woman that sings "Rolling on the River"?
Tina Turner?
Your
Yeah.
hair looked great.
Yeah,
That's your Tina look.
yeah.
I've seen that look in other times. I've seen that look other times, right? That's your
Yeah.
Tina look.
I mean, your super chat dance could look something like this, though.
I love it.
That's right. Hey, filling up the bucket says, I'm doing the Mediterranean cruise on MSC in September. So thanks, Scott, for giving me a heads up on that. It will be our first time on MSC. Wow.
Yeah, I mean, I've sailed MSC a bunch of times. In fact, this will be my first time sailing MSC as Diamond. So we got completely different boarding passes this time that have, like, in big green letters on it, it says fast track. So because as Diamond, we get priority, we get to board with like the suites and the Aria people and everything. But in any event, it was a completely different. I've watched the process evolve. Like, you used to be able to register a credit card or you could do it on board. Then they got rid of that. Then you used to be able to just either, like, it was optional as to whether or not you wanted to take a photo with a camera that you had attached, or you could even just upload a photo. There was an upload option. Now all of that is gone, and you must take a live photo, and you don't get to choose when and how it snaps. Like I said, there's some type of AI involved in it, and it will prompt you to, and to do different things until it likes everything about your pose, and then it snaps it. So.
Yep. Mona did what? Has
Hey,
made it into the
Mona.
chat. Hello. Welcome
Good
in.
morning.
And yes. Cruise Nuts says, if anyone needs a daily cruise ship Cozumel schedule, let me know. I know that they spend a lot of time in Cozumel. BX Journey says a question. Would you do NCL Aqua Transatlantic Inaugural or a Caribbean Inaugural?
You know, that's a good question.
I mean, it really comes down to your preference, right? So, like, for me, I love ports and really don't care for sea days. And there are a lot of cruisers that are the opposite, that they live for the sea days and live for the, being on the ship versus off in a port. So in my opinion, I think it just really comes down to what your preference is.
And for me, it's both. It's the ports or sometimes sea days, because I'm good either way, just as long as I'm on a ship. But
especially in the stateroom.
see, that's a good question.
Yeah, I mean, a transatlantic will be heavy on sea days, obviously.
Yeah,
Right.
and see, that's really, because I've been torn between a transatlantic on the Princess or a Mediterranean 7-day
Canadian.
See, I don't know. That's a good question.
I want to go to Canada. Like, so.
Listen. The New England Canadian itineraries are amazing. You guys have to do at least one
In the fall. I want to go in the fall.
I mean, that's when they go. I mean, that's when they usually go in the fall. So
yeah, that's when I want to go.
I'm torn right now. Don't know.
Yeah, see, it only crosses to Boston and no ports. It's just all sea days.
Yeah.
So that's.
I mean, Aqua would be a great ship to have a lot of sea days on because it's a big new, ship with lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff to do. If I were to consider something like that, it would definitely be a major factor for me. If it would be a smaller, older ship versus a newer one. So.
Right, Nettie and JT. Good morning.
Good morning. They have a Bermuda vlog out that they did.
Cruising on the high seas
and travel
has made it in. Hello, welcome in.
What's up?
How's Lucky doing?
Oh, yep. I see you guys talking about the music. That's all a part of being a digital storyteller. You can be a vlogger, you can edit videos, but in order to be a digital storyteller, you have to recreate a moment. And music can do that. But you have to go shopping through all of the music that your editing software has to offer. Because one song will hit you and it's like, okay, that's passable. But then you keep on shopping and it's like, ooh, well, what about that track? Did it recreate the moment for you whenever you captured it? And that's what I try to do with all of our videos with the music is try to recapture the moment. And if it makes me feel the same way I did whenever I was there, then it'll work for the viewer as well. And that's how you can make a, kind of a connection. And maybe they'll relive it with you.
Well, for me, when I saw Scott in the pool, I said, here we are standing up, watching his stuff while he has jumped in the pool. I said, what? If you could have gotten my face, like.
I know.
Seriously.
We need to have two cameras.
I mean, I cannot attest to what was going through my mind at that time today. I can't remember, but I think I was thinking to myself, I've been here all day and I haven't been in the pool yet. I better at least get in the pool so that I can say I was in the pool. So,
oh my God,
the sangria was swimming, and so was he.
I think.
All right, so we are all caught up in the chat again. So y'all know what that means. Welcome to Jeremy Goes Bananas. Today it's the section of the show where I attempt to read what happened on this day in history. Today is March 28th, and it is no different. We got some bananas, and straight out the gate in 1472 on this day in history, painter Fra Bartolomeo, a prominent exponent. Yeah, Fra Bartolomeo. Sounds kind of like Romeo, but it's Bartolomeo.
Oh, stop it.
A painter, a prominent exponent of the high Renaissance style in early 16th century Florence, whose works included God the Father with SS Catherine of Siena and Mary Magdalene, was born.
Bartolomeo.
He was a painter. Bartolomeo?
Yes.
Okay. Lomeo, because it rhymes with Romeo.
Romeo.
Banana.
Yeah, it's Romeo.
It's Romeo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like it's reading Pennsylvania.
Kind of like
In 1854, France and England declared war on Russia, joining forces with the Ottoman Turks in the Crimean War.
That's so funny.
In 1890, American band leader Paul Whiteman called the King of Jazz for popularizing a musical style that helped to introduce jazz to mainstream audiences during the 1920s and 30s was born. And I don't know if I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Whatever.
In 1920, American motion picture actors Mary Pickford and Douglas Fairbanks were wed.
I didn't know that.
In 1935, the Nazi documentary Triumph des Willens was released in Germany. The propaganda film, which was directed by Leni Riefenstahl, centers on the party's 1934 Congress in Nuremberg. My goodness. In 1936, Peruvian author Mario Vargas Llosa, who won the Nobel Prize for Literature for his novels of revolution and struggle, was born in Arequipa, Peru.
Bananas.
I'm sorry I laughed.
Arequipa.
Baby, stop. Just stop.
Bananas.
Just stop. Just go to the next.
In 1939, Francisco Franco, leader of the nationalist forces during the Spanish Civil War, captured the capital city of Madrid en route to his overthrow of the Democratic Spanish Republic. In 1969, Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th president of the United States, died at the age of 78. In 1985, Belarusian-born French painter, printmaker, and designer Marc Chagall, whose works were among the first expressions of psychic reality in modern art, died at the age of 97. In 2004, English filmmaker, writer, and humanitarian Sir Peter Ustinov, whose versatile career spanned more than 60 years, during which he excelled in numerous areas of the arts while gaining renown, especially by means of lectures and one-man shows as a witty raconteur, died at the age of 82. And you know, Scott, I intentionally saved this one for last because you were alive during this time.
Yes,
and
he showed us his place.
Yeah, in 1979 at 4:00 a.m., an automatic valve mistakenly closed at the 3 Mile Island nuclear power plant near Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, culminating in radioactive leakage. And I think we finally found out what was wrong with Scott.
Eddie.
Okay, and that will do it for On This Day in History. Yep.
I remember it, you know.
Boom.
Yep. In fact, I was just mentioning to my mother not long ago, after that happened, they installed all of these sirens within like, I don't know, like X amount of miles from the power plant. And you know, those were obviously tied in so that they could go off and just basically warn anybody. And there's a lot of them. And then that power plant was just recently decommissioned, so it's completely out of you know, it's not making energy anymore. So I had noticed that the sirens were gone, and I had mentioned to my mom, I was driving down this road and I said, "Oh, by the way," I was like, "Do you know the TMI sirens are gone now? They took them out." And she was like, "Oh, really?" So, you know, I guess that's like the sign of the end of the era. So,
yeah. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay, Mona, take it easy. Okay. Open mic night tonight on Cruising on the High Seas and Travel. Is there a show tomorrow for Good Friday? Yes, it is. We are definitely coming at you guys live twice tomorrow, one in the AM and one in the PM for After Dark. On Rob's channel at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. He has a monthly open mic night. So yeah, join him over there on his channel so y'all can discuss some cruising and stuff. All right. And I believe that we are all caught up again. And so it is now time for Scott to bring us the cruise and travel industry news.
Scotty.
Carnival Cruise Lines completes roll out of digital debark.
Oh, wow.
So it says here, after much anticipation, Carnival Cruise Lines has released its digital debark program across the entire North American fleet. The release comes after successful trials and a positive guest feedback on select ships. Available via the Carnival Hub app, digital debark enables passengers to schedule their de-embarkation time, reducing crowds and wait times on the final morning of the cruise. It also provides passengers with more control over when they choose to leave the ship. John Heald, Carnival Cruise Line brand ambassador, enthusiastically announced that the full fleet rollout. We now have digital de-embarkation system available on every ship from North America. Digital debark began testing on the new service in late November on Carnival Spirit, followed by the Conquest, and then the Dream out of Galveston,
Texas.
and then finally the Carnival Elation sailing out of Jax. So it was met with success from such success that the Carnival Cruise Line expanded it to more ships in December, where it appeared on the Sunrise out of Charleston, as well as the Mardi Gras, the Breeze, and the Panorama. So the program has now expanded to all ships in North America, including the Jubilee, the Pride out of Baltimore, the Glory out of New Orleans, Radiance, Miracle, Liberty, and Magic out of Miami. So it says here, through the Carnival Hub app, guests can now effortlessly plan their debarkation by selecting from two options in the My Planner feature. Both options provide approximate debarkation windows. Express debarkation works through carrying your own luggage off, who wish to do the checked luggage. It provides options for passengers who need assistance with handling their luggage. Express debarkation participants are reminded that no luggage tags are required. So it also says each option allows guests to choose multiple travelers from the debarkation, including simple option by selecting all guests in the same stateroom, as well as a way to ask for special assistance. Passengers will be given a choice of debarkation times with 20-minute windows. Upon scheduling debarkation through the app, guests receive confirmation of their chosen time slot and any necessary instructions for their selected option. It's important to highlight that the debarkation system does not alter the debarkation process for passengers who are entitled to priority debarkation privileges, such as Diamond and Platinum members. So those passengers will continue to receive onboard letters detailing their specific debarkation instructions. So it's exciting. I never found, like, I always do the check-in through the app for dinner. And then I always found that I noticed in the app that my table was ready. I would go to, go to the dining room to check in, be seated. And then at some time shortly after I was seated, then the app would actually go off with this kind of like horn sound they have or whatever to tell you that your table is ready. So hopefully this is not similar, or I can definitely see some serious delays. And then of course that snowballing across all of the 20-minute windows. So, so moving on, Royal Caribbean announces new beach club in Cozumel. So it says here, Cozumel, Mexico is already a popular destination known for its sandy beaches, coral reefs, scuba, snorkeling, and shopping. Starting in 2026, Royal Caribbean passengers will get a new way to experience the island paradise. Carnival Royal Caribbean announced plans to open the new beach club in Cozumel in 2026. This is the third private beach club Royal Caribbean has unveiled, with the first scheduled to open in Nassau in 2025. The beach club, which will be used exclusively by Royal Caribbean guests, will be located on the west coast of the island, facing the side of the island that the ships dock at. And of course, it also faces Cancun and Tulum. You can usually see those on a clear day off in the distance. The luxury destination will include a variety of amenities and activities such as swim-up bars, private cabanas, snorkeling, kayaking, and a street market with hands-on experiences like tequila tasting and cooking classes. Cozumel is an incredible destination, and the beach club will be perfectly complement all of the island has to offer as an experience that combines familiar Royal Caribbean touches with the spirit of Mexico, alongside amenities and activities for every type of vacationer. Meanwhile, local authorities in Mexico celebrated the announcement, noting how the new private destination will benefit the local economy. So Cozumel is already a popular destination for Royal Caribbean Group. At the time of this publication, a search of the cruise line's website brings up 76 cruises to Cozumel on ships like Star of the Sea, Mariner, Symphony, and Wonder of the Seas, as well as Icon of the Seas. In addition to giving Royal Caribbean guests a new way to experience the island, the new private beach club will also strengthen the relationship between the cruise line and the local tourism authorities. While few details have been announced about what to expect at the Royal Beach Club, it seems like it will be a similar cruise line to Paradise Island Beach Club in Nassau, which is scheduled to open again in 2025. It'd be in Nassau. It's a 17-acre destination that will feature a variety of beachfront hangouts and swim-up pools, activities for adults and families. Cruisers will not be limited to Royal Caribbean's Beach Club once it opens in 2026, as the bustling cruise port in its own right offers guests plenty of opportunities to explore all that Cozumel has to offer. Royal Caribbean ships will continue to dock at the International Cruise Terminal, as they typically have been doing, where guests will be able to walk to the beach club or explore Cozumel otherwise the way we've always been able to do. I will definitely check the beach club out, but I will probably continue to spend my time at Paradise Beach.
And that's the way the news goes.
I love it.
There was the gotcha face from Eddie.
Yeah. Paradise Beach is where you can catch that kind of action right there.
For real.
Yes. BX Journey says, thanks for your insight, guys. We might do Carnival Firenze in November and sail with Grandma on the go. Still debating. And Leonard Family Fun made me laugh with this one. Not sure how I saw much difference with the digital disembark. I still had to get off. It didn't lessen my disgust with having a choice when I get off was fine, but I didn't want to get off. Simple.
I know.
Yeah.
We shouldn't have to get off.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a self-assist person, right? I usually just, for me, that last night when I go to bed, when I wake up in that morning, the vacation is over for me.
Yeah.
Now it's just about now it's about focusing on getting off the ship and dealing with the anxiety and the frustration and any other difficulty that I'm going to run into, getting home. Whether even if I'm sailing from the Northeast It's obviously less than when I'm flying from Florida or somewhere else, but
Right.
there's still a lot involved in it. I still have to get off. I still have to get away from the ship, get an Uber, get to the train station, the whole 9 yards. So,
Right. Let's see. Together We Travel has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
And BX Journey says we did Mr. Sancho's all-inclusive with Guga and Rob on my last sailing on the Celebrity Summit.
Try Paradise Beach next time.
Yeah, we love Paradise.
yeah,
Beach.
Paradise Beach is right next to Mr. Sancho's, and so it's about the same length in the cab. I definitely like Paradise Beach better.
Oh, God,
Ooh.
yes.
And here is Cruise Nuts. There is another Cozumel beach that is being considered by Carnival. Just FYI, I won't say much about it for now. Okay, so here's a little preview. Yep. I'm not sure if I spoke to Globee's Travels yet. Hello, welcome in.
Yes.
In Cozumel for $68. Wonder how much RCCL will charge for this resort.
Mm.
From my understanding, I mean, the beach club will be it'll be like anything else, right? It'll be like the private island. It'll be free to go to if you're on the ship to an extent, right? It'll be kind of like the basic experience. And then there'll be a lot of upsells and charges, for like cabanas and private areas and more exclusive stuff and things like that. So it would be the same.
And Tanisha says, next time I'm at the beach or on a cruise, I'm busting those Scott moves. I
Me
need to start
too.
practicing now because I have no moves. Yeah. And see, this really blesses us right here, all of you connecting with each other, because we're all about cruising over here and we're all about connecting people to each other. So if you want to drop your own link right now, please type in the word #creator. If you are in either Cheryl or I's chat, #yo if you're in Eddie's chat, and #TMD if you're coming into the Muster Drills chat. But yeah, that's how you get Nightbot to drop your link. And then, if people want to go check out your channel, they can do so.
Yes.
Hey, Ship to Shore Cruise News
And
made
they
it in
have
slightly earlier today.
They
No,
have
that's-
good
morning.
cruise.
Yep. And Leonard Family Fun says Nachi Kakom is the only one we have done and love it. Not crowded and great customer service. The massage was amazing.
I love Nachi Kakom. I had been going to Nachi since 2008. I really enjoyed myself there. The reason why I decided to stop going there was I got into this situation with the owner's son, who runs a racket kickback situation with the taxi cab drivers. So for every taxi that comes out there, he gets a kickback from them. So obviously it's a financial thing for him. And I don't necessarily begrudge him of that. It's just that the way he handled a situation, I was in a cab and he pulled me out of that cab so that he could get me into another cab so that he could get the kickback for it, because he wasn't going to get the extra kickback for the cab that I was in. And he and I got into a heated argument about it, in which he then told all the cabs to not take me back to the ship and basically tried to strand me at me. So at that point, I just decided. Eventually, another employee came along and got me a cab, and I did get back to the ship. But I just decided, based on that he's no longer getting a dime out of me.
Yep.
So I started going to Paradise Beach, and I like Paradise Beach better anyway.
Yeah, Paradise Beach is awesome. Michael Ann Spoiled Mama has made it in. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, here we go. Michael Ann says, tonight we are celebrating Danny D, our spectacular supporter, on her birthday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Be sure to go head over
Fine,
there
fine,
and
fine.
check that out.
Yahoo.
Balloons. I know
Danny
Danny's
D,
not in,
we
but-
will be there for you and you and you and you and you.
And yeah, that is awful. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's terrible. Okay, so speaking of cruising, Eddie, I know that we are headed somewhere in 214 days. Please let the people know what is going on with this. You're muted.
I always forget to check on that thing. Well, here's the thing. Michael, you spoil my mind. All right. October 28th, baby. Living on the Carnival Paradise, living out of Tampa. We're going to go down to Key West, Montego Bay, and Grand Cayman. And a 6-day cruise, living out of Tampa. We're going to be there Saturday. We leave Monday. So I want to be there early so I could meet everybody early and get together and get to know each other, the people that I don't know yet. So hopefully we get to do all that good stuff and get together and have some Cuban meals and stuff like that around the Tampa area. I haven't been there in years, so that's why I want to go early also to be go take a drive around and see how things are going on right now. So you want to get in it? I got 2 cabins left, so as soon as you call Bruce, the better. Bruce at Ocean to Ocean Travel, and put your deposit down. You don't have to pay off the cruise until July 31st. And so we still got plenty of time. Many activities going on. All of us will be there. More creators coming along too. So it's gonna be a good one. So don't miss it. Listen, check out this video so you get more info.
Booze Cruise 2024. Hosted by Eddie Lugo Studios. Out of Tampa, Florida. Port of Calls, Key West, Florida. Grand Cayman Island. Montego Bay, Jamaica. Aboard the Carnival Paradise. Come join us for this great cruise, October 28th to November 3rd, 2024. Contact Bruce at ocean2oceantravel.com.
And look, we got somebody interested. BX Journey says, how much is a cabin?
I will say that I believe it's running around with taxes and everything. It's running around 16 for 2 people. Do check with Bruce to see what's left. He might have a different price, maybe a little higher, maybe a little lower.
Yeah, there might be a different price because it's a group. So there would have been a locked-in price for that. So so Bruce would really know what the specific price is for the cruise.
Yeah, his email is Bruce at oceantravel.com. So be sure to contact Bruce about that, or you can message Eddie after the show, and he'll hook you up with Bruce, and y'all can talk about that.
I'll give you the number and everything that you could call him up and get the right price.
Yes.
And thanks for asking.
Kevin from Tuber Chat has made it in. Hello, welcome in. And thank you for that share, as always. Yes. And Traveling with Tinkerbell says, happy birthday, Danny.
I know.
Scott, we're going to save that question for tomorrow. Okay, cool. I was about to read it, but then I'm like, hey, it disappeared on me. But okay, so Eddie, I know we got some people coming on for the remainder of the day, so let's hear it.
Yes, and coming up right after us, Moon in the World with Darion. Chili Falls is also at 11 a.m. 12 o'clock noonish. Mayhem and Miracles with Mesha. 6 p.m. tonight, Macallan Spoil Mama celebrating Danny's Super Spotters birthday celebration. 7 p.m. tonight, Controversial Cruising Trivia Game with the Astute Tourists. Thirsty Thursday. I always get all confused how to say that. Journey with the Gingers. And also at 7 p.m., Parkers on the Go. And adding the last moment at 8 p.m. tonight will be Rob with Cruising on the High Seas and Travel.
That's right. That is a great lineup for the remainder of the day. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of shows.
Yeah, a lot of good people.
Yep. All righty, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming in to check out our show. We will see you again tomorrow morning if we don't see you in other people's chats tonight. And we ask that all of you take care of each other out there. Take care of yourselves. Be sure to hit the like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. And never, ever forget, we love you and good
Love you.
morning.
Bye.
Here, baby.